Hello, music class. Good morning. Okay, so we've had a little confusion on the last assignment. So I just want to clear a few things up in relation to measures. Using Bandlab, we've kind of had a problem figuring out exactly how many 8 measures is. So let's just talk about what a measure is to begin with. First of all, a measure is just a way to divide a lot of music notes up into smaller groups that are easy to read and understand. So the space from here, from this 4/4 to this line is a measure. Then the space between this line and this line is a measure. That's it. Um, sometimes terminology can be confusing, but that's all a measure is. It's just a space between these bar lines right here. Well, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Now, in most of the songs that we use, um, our time signature is 4/4. This top four, all that means is there's 1, 2, 3, 4 beats in this measure. And there's going to be 4 beats in this measure. And then if the song were to continue, there'd be 4 beats in every measure. Okay, so in a nutshell, that is what a measure is. Now, how does that relate to Bandlab? So in Bandlab, we have these numbers across the top here, which are our measure numbers. Let's get this out of the way for a second. And they continue, and we have 15, 1 through 15 on the screen at the moment. If I say make a song that is 8 measures long, how many numbers do we come? A lot of us want to come to this 8 because I said make it 8 measures long, you come to 8. Makes perfect sense. However, that would be incorrect. You need to go to the 9, and let me show you why. If you notice, we have a 1, then we have these little blocks right here. We have a 2, then we have the little lines right here. Okay, let's go to a spreadsheet to show that. So for example, we have the 1, just like the 1 on Bandlab. And then we have the space 1, 2, 3, 4. If we come over here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is just a representation of this. Okay, maybe a little easier to see. Now, like I said a minute ago, most of our songs are in 4/4. So these are our measure numbers up here. Okay, so I don't want you to confuse these. Let's just go ahead and block this in. These are our measure numbers up here. Now I'm going to count out the beats. This is beat 1, beat 2, beat 3, beat 4. Beat 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully, you guys getting the idea of this by now after all this painfully slow repetition here. But hey, repetition helps us learn. So 4 beats in each measure. Okay, so those are our beats. So if I'm going to make a song that is 1 measure long, I have to fill up all of this space right here. So that is 1 measure. So 1 measure ends right at this number 2. Now, if I'm going to do a 2-measure song, this is 1 measure, and I come at 2. This is 2 measures. I already forgot which color I used. Yellow, maybe? Yeah, not quite. So, what does it have to do with our Bandlab? So, if we're going to do an 8-measure song, this is 1 measure, 2 measures, 3 measures, 4 measures, 5, 6, 7. And here we go. Measure 8 is all the way down here. So an 8 measure song actually goes all the way to where this 9 starts. Okay, so let's go to Bandlab and see how that works in our Bandlab. Let's just add a track. Doesn't really matter what we do. So we're just going to do, I would like to do a beat though. Let's do a beat. Whatever this beat is, we're going to use that. Okay, remember, drag it in, and we have to slide it all the way down to 1. Now, I'm going to go ahead and ask you the question. You can answer it. How many measures is this loop? Is it 4 or 5 measures? 4 or 5 measures. Okay, the correct answer is there's 4. From here to here is 1, here to here is 2, from here to here is 3, and from 4 to 5 is the 4. So this is 4 measures long. Let's just see what it sounds like. Okay, now I said we need to make an 8 measure song. So, like I said, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to drag this 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, so remember, 8 is right at the 9, but we don't want to go past the 9 because that's more than 8 measures, and we don't want to go stop short. Okay, so right at this line, you can barely see this little gray line, but that is the beginning of measure 9. So that's where we want our song to end, right at this measure 9. Just let you listen to both of them together. Okay, that's it. Now, when we're doing a song, we need for everything to end at measure 9. That's fine. That's fine. Let's just use this. Okay, now when we drag this one over, we're not going to drag it to here because that's 8 measures and 1 extra beat. Okay, we don't want to stop it here because that is not 8 measures. All the way to the 8. Oh, now see, now look. When I let go, somehow I let it slide back a little bit. I do not have it at 8. There we go. Now they're all equal. Okay, that is it. Let's just go over everything one more time. So remember, a measure, if we were writing music, is the space between here to here, and then from here to here. Okay. Now, how does that translate into Bandlab? This is a measure, so this would be this space. From 2 to 3 would be this space. Okay, and then it would continue on. Remember, there's 4 beats: 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. A measure does not end until the beginning of the next number. All right. I hope that answers your questions. If it does not, please send me a message and ask anything specifically, and hopefully I can clear it up for you so that you will know how to complete your 8 measure songs. Thanks, and I'll see you at the next video.